Let's make a Model Magic animal face. I will teach you how to color your clay with markers, and then you're gonna build something awesome with it. The first thing you're gonna do is take out your Model Magic that I sent home for you, and you will need markers and scissors. Open it up, play with it as long as you want, and when you are ready to build, the first thing you're gonna do is dye it some different colors. I'm going to break it in half. One piece is going to be the main head, and the other piece is going to be some other parts. I'm also going to tear off a little bit of white and save it for things like the eyeballs. Pick a couple of colors, smush your 2 clay pieces into nice flat pancakes, and color your whole pancake with the marker, both sides. And actually, when I do this, I'm going to put a piece of paper under my clay so that I do not stain my table. I don't want you guys getting in trouble for staining your table. Color the other side of the pancake. I'm going for brown right here. And then you're going to mix, mush, and stretch your clay until it all becomes one color. Now, if you mix it only a little bit, it will be sort of tie-dyed and swirly. Some people really like that. If you keep kind of kneading it, it will become all one color. Now notice, is this dark brown like my marker was? No, right? It's actually a pastel because you're mixing with white. So I'm going to do a second round of brown and see if it gets any darker. Yeah, not so much. It's more like a peachy color, and that's okay. Just realize that if you want to color your clay red, it's going to turn out pink. If you want to color your clay purple, it'll be more like a lavender. Let's mix that up too. Mix, mix, mix. Now you've made a bunch of colors, so let's make an animal head. This is what your friends are doing at school. Pinch off some shapes. I'm gonna pinch or make one ball for the main head shape and then squish it to make a pancake. You don't want it to be too thin or it'll break, but it seems like a pretty good pancake. Next, decide what kind of animal do you want to make. I'm going to make this dog with the floppy ears. So I'm going to make another smaller pancake for the muzzle. That's like where the nose and mouth belong. And next, I'll do the ears. The ears will really make it look like one animal instead of another. Start with a ball, squish them to make them flatter. If they're on the side, it's a monkey. If they're on the top, maybe it's a bear. If you squeeze it, it's a cat. It looks more like a pig. And I'm going to make it a dog by flopping them over like this. Just give it a little push and it should stick. Next, I'm going to use the white clay I saved and make some eyes. You can draw the rest of the face on, or you can keep coloring your extra Model Magic, mix it all up, and I'm going to use this blue that I'm just making to create a little ball for the nose and for the eyeballs too. If you want, you can roll a coil that's like a long skinny snake for the mouth, and I'm even going to add a little tongue. I'm going to use my pencil to add a little groove in the middle of the tongue. You could add freckles or fur or other textures, and if you want this to hang up, you can make a hole near the top. Don't make it too close or else it might rip. You can also just kind of pinch it and make it into like a little dish. Let this dry for at least a day, and it should be pretty strong. If you want it to be super strong, you can seal it by painting it with like a little bit of glue or Mod Podge. Enjoy!